This is mad.
Oh, stop, I know.
Abbie, has it sunk in? You're going to a World Cup?
Just
Your smile says it all.
I know, just about, yeah. Even like getting my jersey in there, like I was so nervous walking in, like so nervous, and the girls were just so supportive when I was walking in as well, and just getting that jersey off her, I'm like, oh my god, I'm literally going to the World Cup. Like, it's crazy.
So tell us about being told that you were going, what it was like, and making that call then to your family.
Oh, it's amazing. Obviously, yeah, Vera called us in as the players that were going as a group, and yeah, she said it to us, and I was like, oh my god. I think I actually started crying and stuff. I was like so happy, you know. And yeah, I then told my dad, and we got in the car, he also started crying. My mum did not know until I went home. Her stomach was in knots because she hadn't a clue what was going on. And I told her, and she also started crying. She screamed first, and then she started crying. So yeah, they're so proud.
It obviously means a lot to them too. They've seen what you sacrificed to get here, and obviously probably what they sacrificed too in order to get you to play at the top level.
Oh, 100%, yeah. I think they know that I had that dedication from the start. Yeah, I never was into going out, and obviously I liked socialising with some of my friends, but there was times where I couldn't, and it was hard, but yeah, I think my love for the sport kind of took over, and yeah, obviously it led me here today, so I'm more than grateful. And yeah, my mum and dad have been so supportive throughout everything. Like, any training, they'd both come up and watch and stay for the whole training session. All the girls would be saying to me, your mum and dad's always here. I was like, yeah, they love watching me train. Even like just training, like anything, they'd come out and watch. And then obviously matches, they love it, so yeah.
So will they be going to Australia?
Of course, yeah, they have their flights booked and everything, yeah, they're going, 100%.
And when you're just speaking there about friends obviously going out and that, was there times where maybe friends said like, oh come on, like were they trying to get you to come out and you were like, no, I know what I want to do?
Yeah, there was sometimes, but my friends are really supportive for me. Yeah, I obviously, when I was younger, my school friends, they didn't understand at the time, because I don't think they realised how like important my career was at the time. But yeah, now my group of friends, I have all football friends mainly now. Obviously I keep in contact with some of my school friends, but my football friends understand completely, and they're so proud of me. Like, you don't even understand, like they're so proud.
And for Shamrock Rovers, how are they with all the news that they're going to have a player going to the World Cup?
Oh, yeah, can't forget Anya. No, yeah, they're so proud. All the girls they're amazing. Their phones were hopping me and Anya's from the group chat. Yeah, I think some of them are actually probably going to go over and watch as well. So yeah, I think they're so proud. Like they've obviously helped me along the way as well. Like obviously the move from Shells was hard, and I had a few girls that moved as well from Shells with me, so they were really confident at the time. And yeah, obviously Rovers have helped me a lot in this selection. So yeah, obviously it's a credit to them, and I thank them for what they've done as well for me.
And what does the next few weeks look like? It's just 3 weeks now until you play that first game against Australia. Do you have a timetable? What does it look like?
We have a timetable, but it will change, of course. Like, it's not obviously not going to be the exact same for everything. So yeah, I think we're just going to take day by day and how it goes. Obviously work hard in training, do everything right. Just kind of keep focused until we obviously get the plane over to Australia. And yeah, we're obviously going to focus on the France game first though, because that'd be really good if we win. It'd be a really good boost for us coming into the World Cup, you know. So yeah, focus on that for now, and yeah.
And was there a moment so far that you just have had a chance to sort of stop and think, wow, look what I've achieved? Have you had that moment yet? Is it going to come?
I don't think I've had it just yet. I think it's kind of coming on to me now about like even talking to everyone here and getting my jersey. I think yeah, it's gonna come on to me now in the next two or 3 days, I'd say. Yeah, it's amazing feeling, you know. Like, I'd never really thought that, especially at this age.
18, I'll be 18.
I know. That still hasn't sunk in yet, that I'm actually 18 and going to
we all can believe.
Yeah, no, it's definitely probably not sunk in yet. But obviously when I was younger, I never would have thought that I'd be going to a World Cup, as you said, at this age. But maybe in a few years' time I would have thought it. But yeah, no, I'm honoured to be given this chance to go. I'm so happy and grateful that she has so much belief in me and faith, and it's kind of given me more confidence in myself and making me believe in myself a lot more. And yeah, it's helped me perform a lot more on the pitch as well, and in training. Obviously in training before in a few camps, I don't think I was my full self, but I think I'm starting to come out of my shell now and showing what I'm about. So yeah.
And when you think of the World Cup, say growing up, is there anything that came into your mind? Did you think back at World Cups that Ireland were in? You're way too young to remember probably, but is there any memories, or did your parents tell you about anything of Ireland at the World Cup?
No, I actually hadn't a clue about any of the World Cups before. This is probably my first ever experience in one, so yeah, it's going to be one to remember anyway. Yeah, so I'm excited.
So you're probably the greatest story of this team in considering how you came into the squad. What was going through your head when you got the call that you were coming in? What were you thinking?
Well, yeah, obviously initially when I had gotten the call from Vera, it was to come in as a training player. So at first it was, obviously it was great to be called in, given the opportunity. But I wasn't actually a player in the squad, so it was obviously training player, just to train, not be a part of the squad initially because I hadn't been announced or anything. And then I think I just went in with no fear attitude. I've nothing to lose. As we were training, then I think that pressure suited me. The no pressure suited me because I could just be free and just play. And yeah, I think I just one of the girls, Kira Cruza, she described it as I wasn't a horse in the race, and then suddenly I was, racing, and I just really remember when she said that to me. I think I just really dug deep, and I just gave absolutely everything I could in training. And yeah, I was performing, and I think I luckily got a chance to play against Zambia. Then I thought I'd done well against Zambia. I thought I'd done all I could. And yeah, I'm on the plane now. I can't believe it, to be honest. How up and down football can be. My dad always says it's a roller coaster, and he's so right about that. But yeah, I'm just so happy now just to be on. The past 2 weeks it was rock bottom, and then I'm in, and then now I'm on the plane. I couldn't be any happier now. I'm so happy and so proud.
I'd say it probably feels like a bit of a dream or something in terms of, is this actually happening? Was it the Zambia game when you kind of realised that you're getting a shot that I really am in with a chance here, or was it a bit sooner? I know you took Megan's room and you were able to be in with the team a little bit more. What stage was it that you kind of thought, right, okay, now I'm in for it?
I think it was the Zambia game, because obviously it hadn't been just training for 2 weeks. I had no idea what was going to happen for the game. And then when I seen that I was starting, I was like, oh my god, I need to be ready for this. And in training you can tell the starting team by training, maybe the day or two before, but sometimes it changes, so I had to just expect to play, and I was ready for it, luckily. But yeah, can't even explain it, honestly.
When we were talking to Vera after the game about that first half and where things maybe went wrong for a while, and the halftime talk, and I said to the girls, you're afraid of failing. Sometimes you have to fail to actually achieve things. Do you think because you went in with that kind of attitude of, I don't know what's expected of me here, so I can only do my best, do you think that probably helped you in situations like that?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think so. I'm a player, I like to attack, I like to dribble, I like to go forward with the ball. So as a defender, I think that's what's different about me. So I just said I'm going to go out here, be myself. Anytime I got the ball, I said I'm just going to attack. I think that was it's what I do as a player. And yeah, I just said I'm just going to play with freedom, be me. Obviously, work with the team as well. But I just did that, and I think it really suited me. Yeah.
And how much do you think your club experience this year helped you in terms of coming into quite an intense group, not in terms of the people, but just in terms of the setting of a pre-World Cup camp, and having the right mentality and also the right skills to pull it out of the bag when you really needed to?
Yeah, West Ham has been a huge help for me. even playing in the WSL, the best league in the world, I think after being there a month, I felt like a different person. Player, I've just developed so much since being there, being surrounded by so many great players, great athletes, great people, great staff, great setup, everything. I think I've just really developed from that, and I'm really grateful to West Ham. I'm excited now to have another year after the World Cup with them. So,
how did you find the physical step up into the camp? Because I've talked to a few players who've made the leap over, and sometimes it does take a couple of months to adjust because, as you say, WSL, best league in the world.
Yeah, obviously I'd been with Celtic the year before that, and it was nothing like West Ham. Obviously, like you said, the best league in the world, so you just have to be ready for it. But there's so many good teams in the league, like the top teams, like that you're playing like almost week in week out, like because you need to play them. Whereas with Celtic it would have been just the top 2 teams 4 times a year, but like with the WSL any team can beat you, so every single week would be a pressure point. So I just got used to it really, and I loved it.
And I'm asking every player this. We're compiling a World Cup playlist, so everyone walked out to the exact same song to get your jerseys. But if you had had a choice of what song you would have walked out to, what would it have been?
I think Hall of Fame, the script. Love that song. Yeah, and I listen to it on game day, so I just something about it, I don't know, it just always gets me going. So yeah.
And like that, most people I've talked to so far, it's the song that they listen to on game day is the one that they would choose. So I think that's nice. Well, thank you so much, and best of luck at the World Cup.
Thank you.